Well, then they're not going to unveil the system at Gamescom. It's nice to dream. It's a nice hope. You know what? You know what, Harry? I want you to take a glass, pour your hopium in that glass, and hand it to me. I could use a giant dose of hopium. Is stream-related alcohol tax write-off? Technically it is, but I don't write it off. It technically is a write-off. I just don't write it off. All right. Let's flip on over because this thing's about to start. We'll turn this off. Let's get the Gamescom thing up here. Let's get it full screen. We'll unmute it. I'll lower the volume. It's probably loud. See, I knew it was going to be loud. That's literally at like 20% volume. There you go. See, they got their own countdown timer. Pre-show begins 6 minutes and 47 seconds. Let's do this thing. Is Switch 2 technically Switch 3? No. It's not that they give me, believe it or not. So as a content creator, and any content creators will deal with this someday, especially if you do it full time. So there's a certain point with tax write-offs that it's diminishing returns. So if you write too much off, you actually get a smaller tax return. So, or no tax return. Like, so there's, you have to find that right balance of writing off enough stuff and not too much. Now for me, I need a lot of write-offs this year, but I have a lot of write-offs this year. I've bought a $5,000 computer this year. We get to write that all off. So it's all good. We'll be fine. How is Kick able to do 95-5 split, but bigger platforms can't? Because they're funded by casinos. You think casinos get a 95-5 split? No, casinos is more like 80-20. They make 80% of the money that people put in. So the point is, it's funded by casinos. That's why they can afford 95-5. Vegeta87, what's up, Nintendo Prime? How are you? I'm good. How's it going, Spaghetti? All right. Got about 5 minutes here. I might step away once it begins, just so I can double check on things with the kids, because they are breaking all the rules right now. But I'm going to text my mom, see if she'll take them off our hands. Ask my mom. See if she responds. No, school doesn't begin until next week. It's like next week, Wednesday. if you know Vegas, yeah, Kick is literally the owner, and it's all directly supported by gambling. So, they have way more money than everybody else. 95-5 to them means nothing, because they could actively promote their gambling on the website. I guess not, since they're at home. Yeah, you know, my kids don't begin till next week. The tax system's complicated. Yeah. Filing taxes isn't fun for anyone in the U.S. I don't think it's fun for anyone in the world over, but it's just not fun here. And then when you're a business on top of that, it's a lot simpler when it's just a W-2. You know, a basic W-2. You just enter a few things, click a few buttons, and you're done. It's simple. It's easy. I file Yulia's every year, and it's super easy. It's just not the way it is for businesses. Benjamin Franklin once said, "The only permanent things in life are death and taxes." That's pretty accurate. That's all I had to file is a W2. Yeah, W2s they're pretty simple. Just enter a few things, click a few buttons. It's not a big deal. Come on, Gamescom. Let's go, baby. Let's do this thing. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. What? You didn't know about the death tax, Spaghetti? Yeah, man, there's a death tax when you die. Yeah, that's right. You can't even die for free. It's pretty ridiculous. I wonder what happens if you die and you have nothing to your name because you spent every penny you had where you were alive. You just kept your bank at nothing, and you die, and you had no family, no relatives. What happens then? Because you still get hit with the death tax, but there's no one there to pay it. What happens? I'm sure they have, it's interesting. Well, what would happen in a situation like who foots that bill? Because they're leaving the bill to no one. So who foots that one? That's very curious. Oh, dude, you're going to an NFL game Friday night? Preseason? Which one? What team? I forget. Are you? I don't know what you're a fan of. I don't remember. It's paid by the state. So so it's still paid by people still alive. It's so funny. Titan versus the Pats. Nice. Other taxpayers, yeah. It's so horrible. I mean, I get it. Someone's got to pay for the work to carry the body and put it in the ground or incinerate it, but yeah. All right, here we go. 18 plus disclaimer.
Welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show, coming to you from my couch.
Is this audio garbage right now?
Cat bed back there. He's not going to show up. I'm Kyle Bossman. I'm your host.
What is up with this
pre-show.
audio?
And I realize a confusing thing about this is that
must be his microphone.
The Opening Night Live pre-show is not live. This is pre-recorded.
Yeah, this microphone
if you
is
don't believe
garbage.
me, watch this. All right, we shot this days ago. The purpose of this pre-show is just to provide you with bonus trailers.
Yeah. Your microphone's crackling, buddy.
General tomfoolery to
Come on,
pass
Kyle
these
Bossman.
remaining minutes that lead up to the big show.
Kyle
Opening
Bossman.
Night Live. So I cannot think of a better way to kick this thing off than with a brand new trailer for Streets of Rogue 2.
Come on, Kyle Bossman. Look, Kyle Bossman shoots everything in this house.
Welcome to the City of Dreams.
That was just really bad audio. At least
Where anyone can get a fresh start. Where a corrupt president enjoys a bit too much power.
ooh.
Well, sometimes
Maybe it's not his
you
mic.
just have to go rogue.
Is there a problem with the stream in general? I just heard the crackling.
But remember, there can only be one president.
Did they mess up the
Welcome
render of
to the
this entire
streets
pre-show?
where anything is possible.
Dude, did they mess up the entire... Oh no. Guys, I think
Streets
whoever
of Rage
edited
2
this
is an
together
immersive
messed up the
open-world
entire audio
sandbox
render.
Dialed up to 11.
Hold on.
Be who you
This
want.
game, by the way, looks
Write your
awesome.
own story.
I'm gonna double check this on the stream on my phone.
And you can do all of it with friends.
I think they messed up the audio. Hold on.
Streets of Rage 2 is coming to Steam in 2024. Add the game to your wish list.
Great to see you back. Now, for this next part of the pre-show, I was hoping to talk to you all about something incredibly boring. Psych. Here's some more trailers.
Yeah, this is absolutely on their end.
No matter the
They really did mess up the audio. Oh man. Oh, that sucks. How did they not catch this? Did no one actually watch this all the way through before they debuted it today? Oh man. I could still hear it. I still hear the crackling.
So is this world.
Oh man. Whoever edited this together messed up the audio.
To defeat this calamity.
Oh. I'm glad this won't be true in the opening night live itself because it's a live show, but oh man.
This place is beautiful.
Yeah, the crackling is an issue, and this is all pre-recorded, so this is whoever edited this together messed up the audio. Oh damn! What a big mistake to make.
Reunion, Nima. You should not have come here.
Oh.
There are dark forces at work in these forsaken lands.
Let me help you, brother.
Leave now, for I still care
Damn.
about you.
Cajon, brother, listen to me.
Enough!
Now, I realize even this far into this show that you might think I'm just some guy who hijacked the broadcast, and I don't blame you. So to prove that this is all legitimate, here is the host of Gamescom Opening Night Live himself, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, Kyle.
Jeff, we're now minutes away from the Opening Night Live beginning. What sort of huge announcements should we all be expecting to see?
I think you can expect to see a lot of great
Yeah,
games on stage.
whoever
This is not
edited
a
this,
show
what a big
driven
mistake
by
to make.
Huge, shocking
Why is there
surprise,
always
one
something
more thing,
memeable
announcement.
every
We
single
really think
time
about
there's an
history of
event?
ONL. We've always had kind of meteor looks at games that are announced in the show, and that's sort of continuing that tradition this year. There will be a few cool announcements throughout the show, but generally we're showing like a lot of really big games because this has been an amazing year for games, and the next 2 or 3 months is especially going to be insane with so many releases. So you will see new stuff on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Alan Wake, so many other big games that are coming out later this year. But yeah, primarily focuses, as Nintendo likes to say, primarily focused on, you know, announced games coming in Q4 or 3 or 4 or something like that. So yeah, I definitely would set your expectations that we are not going to shock and awe you with surprise announcements today.
When you say meteor, though, that to me implies more than just a trailer.
The good news is when you're not just announcing games, you can also showcase, you know, gameplay. And that's the constant battle always happens where people want some CG teaser for a game coming in 5 years. But then they also want to see real gameplay and real games. And like, you're going to see 10 minutes of Modern Warfare 3 tonight. You're going to see, you know, gameplay on a bunch of other games, and like real in-game footage because these games are
And here's the thing.
release and almost finished.
What I
So
don't
that's kind of the
understand about
advantage
this,
that I think we
Natsu,
can
is
go
this
with
isn't
the
live.
games today.
Okay,
So
this
actually,
is
it's
a
one of those things I miss
pre-recorded,
about
edited together,
E3 was
30
when
minutes.
they would just have like a long stage demo.
And
Just
they-
like, here's the game, we're playing it
So
right
to me,
now.
it's not
Yes,
even on the
and that's
sound
what,
guy.
like, those old Call of Duty
Whoever
demos
edited
E3
this
were always
together
great, and
did
we, you know,
something
we
with
can't
the
do that
audio.
stuff
I
at
don't
Game
know what they
Awards,
did,
to
but
do
whatever they
super
did
long
with the
gameplay
audio.
demos. And here,
messed
we
it up
definitely
and
can show
added
some
in
raw footage. We have
artificial
lots of
crackling
trailers
that
too,
shouldn't
but
be
yeah,
there.
I think hopefully
And
people
that's
will,
really bad.
will see
It'd be
an
different if this
in-depth
was in
look
the
at some
live
games
show.
they're
The
looking
live
forward to.
show,
20,
there'll be a
30
big
games
audio
will be there.
technician
It's a big
involved.
show,
There
and
probably
lots of
wasn't an audio technician
great time
involved
at the big
with
show.
the editing together
Kyle.
of this. It was
Your
probably
show's
just
a big
literally
deal, too. We
a
love
video
having you
editor.
host the pre-show.
And
I'm
they
excited
did
to be on
something to
stage
the
for
audio
Open
they
Air
shouldn't
Live in
have.
just a couple minutes.
And they probably did it to fix
Holy
something.
moly.
There was probably like
That
an
was a
audio that was
good
way too
interview.
low somewhere. Like they were
Let's all
probably
take a minute to
fixing
cool off
audio
now with another
somewhere
brand
in the
new
show,
trailer.
and then they accidentally applied it to the entire track, and now the entire track is mixed up. Like, oh man. And I can say this because as someone who makes videos for a living, I have made this mistake in a prior video years ago that I added in a crackling that wasn't there in the original recording. So I know how it can happen. I'm just shocked to see it happen at an event as big as this. This is a big event. It probably won't be in the live show because they'll have actual audio techs that work on that. I mean, they got 54,000 people. Just glance here. Look at this. 54,000 people watching this on one spot right now. Like, there's hundreds of thousands of people watching this to mess up the audio, man. I gotta let it go because it's not gonna get any better. Yeah, this needed to be screened. They could have fixed this. Oh well, you know what? Enough. Nothing we can do about it. We're gonna have shitty audio for another
Thank
16
you,
minutes.
Endzone 2. I've always said
It
this.
is what it is.
Any video game trailer with a bus in it is going to be good. You can't prove me wrong on that. And if you are just joining us, welcome.
Did they just take it down? Did they just take it down due to the audio? Did they just take it down? This is hilarious. Did they just take it down? Because of the audio. Hold on. Hold on. Did Jeff Keighley pull the plug?
Me wrong on that. And if you are just joining us, welcome.
Wait a minute.
I look like
We're back. That wasn't me. I don't know what's going on. Are they trying to fix the crackle in real time on a pre-recorded video? They can't do that. Did they fix
I
it?
see you're settling in to our wondrous Azoria.
I'm not hearing it now. Did they fix it?
Working the
We'll know for
land,
sure when Kyle talks, but it does sound better.
equipped
I think they
with
fixed it.
kindness.
They
and
temporarily took it down to
creativity.
what was causing it then?
You found a cozy place.
Was it their
in this
streaming software?
community.
Oh, did their streaming software
With
add in?
companions by your side.
And it took them 15 minutes to fix it. Damn.
Who knows what you'll
Supposedly we were trying to figure out what added it in. It must have been the streaming software.
Add a drop or two
Man.
of magic and
Ouch.
set off for adventure.
Half of the pre-show was ruined because of that.
Will you reveal
Yeah, I don't hear it
part
anymore.
of our magical island?
Damn. Well, let's put it back to 1080p then. Since we knew they took it down for a second to fix it. Just like when I
Pre-order
crash.
now.
Just like when I crash OBS to fix things.
I'm so sorry. Those two
Yeah.
trailers kind of blurred together for me.
Well, hey, thanks
Which
for
was
fixing
the
it.
one where you killed that guy and then stuck up your middle
All
finger
right.
at him? It was Bulletstorm VR. Got it. Thank you. So this is my third time hosting the Gamescom opening night live pre-show. And already we've developed a couple of traditions. One, general awkwardness. And then two, the top 10 reasons to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023. Number 10, there's just something nice about seeing a futuristic, shiny, reflective black stage with absolutely no streaks on it. Number 9, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Number 8, the big games you already know will be good. And then the number 7 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live is the weird games you never heard of before. I like those weird trailers. Those to me tend to be slightly more interesting than the sure things. Number 6,
There's still a little crackling.
Sonic News. Jeff
It's not
Keighley
completely
is showing
gone.
up to Gamescom Opening Night Live.
Yeah, it's still
with
not
Sonic
completely gone.
News.
They made it better
News
though.
about Sonic the Hedgehog. And let me tell you, there's no way it's bad. Whatever it is it's not going to be bad news. This would probably be number 1 for me, but I'm trying to be objective with this list. Number 5, the raw thrill of a developer saying we can't wait to share more. Number 4, Alan Wake 2. This game's coming out in October and they haven't shown too much yet. I expect they're going to show something kind of big tonight. Number 3 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023. It's free. Number 2, Tekken 8 and
free.
Mortal Kombat 1. Officially
It is
speaking,
free.
I cannot rank one of those games
It's free.
higher than the other one. So if I have to put them in the same box,
Yeah,
that's a powerful
post-processing maybe
box.
to eliminate
and the
it,
number one
possibly.
reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night
But it's
Live
still there.
2023 is that hands down this is going to be the best Tuesday night of the summer.
Sure.
And please don't be like, nah, not true. I went surfing on a Tuesday. We don't care. We're talking about all of us combined. Collectively, this will obviously be the best Tuesday night of the summer. Because they know how to party on a Tuesday in Cologne, trust me. And do you know what else sounds like a party? The 7th Guest VR. So let's watch a trailer for that.
Vertigo.
Old man Stauff.
Yeah, maybe
built
they
a
added
house,
some post-processing in the stream.
Filled it with his toys.
They could have tried that. You can
6
add
guests
post-processing
came one night. Their
in
screams the
streaming
only
software.
noise.
I wonder if they tried to do that.
And what about the rumors?
I'll be right back. I just gotta check on Yulia and the kids
Rumors.
before the big show begins. The big show begins in 10 minutes.
Never mind the smell.
Bit dreary in here, don't you think? Burden. Maybe you've seen me on Broadway.
Regrettably not.
Oh, I'm bored. I'm going to the kitchen.
Wait! We shouldn't go walking alone. This is a game, nothing more. One of us is going to win that prize money. I say, every man for himself.
Nothing but queens.
Apparently, there's more to this than I thought.
No one came out that night. Not one was ever seen. But old man Stauff is waiting there. Crazy, sick, and mean.
So one of my responsibilities as a pre-show host is to pop up in between scary games. If you have 2 scary games back to back, there's a big chance the audience could become unnerved and uncomfortable. So I'm here now to give you a chance to catch your breath, provide a nice comforting voice with a nice comforting face. And now you are appropriately comforted. Next, a scary game.
Just do what I say, Roman.
My favorite part of that whole thing is when he's in that dank bathroom and he shines his light into one of those toilet stalls. And like the girl from The Ring is standing there and the guy doesn't move a muscle. He just straight up does not react. That's like my ideal video game hero. What a guy. Anyway, as you could probably tell, I'm not German. So our producers thought it would be a good idea for me to educate myself properly on some Gamescom culture from an actual expert. From IGN Germany, here is Anne Wernicke.
Thanks for having me.
Anne, I'm so glad you're here. I have so many questions for you. What is the best way for people all around the world to keep up with what's happening with ONL and Gamescom?
There's an official Gamescom live stream, and it programs in English and German. It's done by IGN, so that's the way to not miss out on the stuff that's happening. If you're in Cologne, though, and can attend Gamescom, you just go on Saturday and Sunday to Gamescom Festival. There's stages there with musicians playing. There's food trucks. There's like human social games where you have to be like in a soccer table thing. It's fun stuff. You should try it out. It's completely for free. So
hold on, what is it? What is a human social game?
You know soccer table? You play
We're
soccer
talking about
tables,
foosball.
right? Foosball.
Yeah, we call it foosball. Yeah.
But in this case, you get stuffed into it. So you are like one of the soccer people in that table. You can't move. You just stand there, go left and right, and play soccer like that.
What does Gamescom mean to you personally?
So 13 years ago, I actually started my career in the industry at Gamescom as a trainee. I just got thrown in and I was overwhelmed by everything, you know. And to this day, it's just awesome to be reminded of that, to go there and see all these people, and I can still talk to the devs I admire there. So to me, it's kind of a happy place.
I have one last important question for you.
Sure.
How do you say world premiere in German?
It's actually Weltpremiere. Pretty similar, right?
I think I could do that.
Yeah, do it.
Weltpremiere.
Yeah, but that's good. Congrats.
And thank you so much for helping me out today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Kyle.
Have fun at Gamescom.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Now I too am an expert. Please enjoy eine Weltpremiere.
I do not recognize these markings. They are old. Perhaps this is one of the great cities of the Age of Myth.
This is no temple of Sigmar.
Hammers of Sigmar! No relent! No mercy!
We must fight on! The banner cannot fall! Warriors of Sigmar, stand with me!
Obtaining this power may end up being the reason we were sent here in the first place. If we can claim it, we can cleanse the Oryx and save our cannabis.
What's ours stays ours. Nothing gonna stop us now.
We do not fear death. Fight on! The dead must rise.
Delivered truck. Going to cover pack. Roger that.
By 2035, we have formed a new breed of elite special forces who are better prepared to manage these latest threats to our global societies. No fear, no retreat.
Recon arrow out.
Using smoke screen.
Powering up. Let's do this.
Soldiers, you're depleting their numbers. Try to finish them off.
Hold the line. Here comes the last push.
Shots for you.
Welcome back to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show, where the minutes are just flying by. ONL is about to begin with Alan Wake 2, Tekken 8, Sonic news, and things I was not permitted to talk about in the pre-show. So, this bad boy, this is about to wrap up. I have one last trailer for you. Here is Homeworld 3.
My name is Imogen Sajed. My entire life has been study, analysis.
Well, the real show begins in like a minute and a half. So.
Today, the galaxy is burning.
I like Kyle Bossman, but he's not for everyone.
Personnel. You've each just received a mission briefing. Nothing is redacted, because I want you to know.
Also, next time, if I have to step away due to my kids or something,
we have been
we're going to switch to this.
And the Fifth Fleet's
So you get a
mission.
nice full screen look.
Discover the source of the anomaly and the hyperspace attacks, and stop it once and for all.
We'll I'll give you guys a better look next time if I have to step away. I'm assuming there'll be a next time. It's a 2-hour show, and my kids are.
I know we were expecting a simple shakedown cruise.
Proximity alert. Control room
Being
deployed
kids.
on Cremor.
Many of you are feeling overwhelmed,
We've got incoming.
doubting yourselves.
Tracking on cover. They're all over me.
I have no doubt. We will succeed. Whatever it takes to complete the mission.
Enemy strike craft coming in fast.
It's Homeworld 3. Looks like Homeworld.
My name is Imogen Sajed. Now, I must be more than a scientist. I am Fleet Command.
Happy there's some repeats.
And that is it. That's all I have
love
for
my
you
kids,
here in the
but
pre-show, which of course means
I'm ready
that
for them to go back to
Gamescom
school.
Opening
I think
Night
they're ready
Live
to go back to
is
school,
now
too.
mere seconds away from starting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on my incredibly cozy couch. Enjoy the show. Please welcome your host, the creator of the Game Awards.
Yeah, this sounds much
Jeff
better.
Keighley.
Hello, Germany, and hello, everyone watching live around the world. I am Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the world's biggest in-person video game event, Gamescom 2023. Now, this right here is kind of like the opening ceremonies for Gamescom. It's a preview of this year's most anticipated games. We call it Opening Night Live. And over the next 2 hours, you'll get exclusive new looks at titles like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Mortal Kombat 1. But first, we're going to kick things off with the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio.
Starfield?
And to help us step into the vast world of Starfield, please join me in welcoming the composer of the game, Inan Zur, for a very special performance. Maestro.
Yeah, I love the camera work. They're going for such a cinematic look. It's great. Yeah. I know this is a song from the game, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's really great on piano. Right into a trailer. Nice. Why are these in a digital one? Just easier for audio purposes. I'm gonna drop this down a smidge. I've been noticing some audio cutouts. It might just be on their end, but I'm gonna see if it's a streaming issue. Not a streaming issue. Turn off the post-processing that you use to fix the pre-show. You gotta turn it off. Someone tell the guy controlling the streaming software to turn it off.
Starfield is ever so close, and thank
the
you
audio
so much
text
for
won't
that
catch it.
spectacular performance. Really appreciate you coming all the way for this. It's true, in just over a week, fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC. Well, I've been lucky enough to start playing it. Don't be jealous. I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. Okay. All right. Well, guys. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed. They're disappointed. That's just so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers, and it's really disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're going to move right on with the show. We've got a lot of great games to show you. Really, it's just so sad to me to see something like that happen tonight. We're here to celebrate games in this community and how much they mean to us. So without further ado, I want to move right on with the show because we've got a lot to show you. And the good news, Gamescom, is we have someone very special here who can be here to talk about Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the first time
I feel
ever,
bad
one
when
of
that
our
happens, man.
industry's greatest creators.
That
the
wasn't
director
even
and
entertaining.
executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios.
Like, at
That's
least
right,
the guy who did the Bill
Todd
Clinton
Howard,
bit,
everybody.
he at least was a little bit entertaining. That wasn't even entertaining. That was just... Damn. I'm glad Jeff held his composure because that's happened to him twice now.
Todd, thank you so much for coming all this way to Gamescom.
I feel bad for Jeff.
We have a lot to talk about with Starfield, but first of all, is this true? This is your first ever time at Gamescom?
This is my first Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here, and it and just all the fans that come here for the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate games. And I figured, it is our first new franchise in over 25 years. So if I was going to come, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and we're all very excited to step into this new world, Starfield, and the next week, early access. set up for people.
Yeah,
Why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
Security took care of it pretty quickly,
a lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt
should have
of a
stopped
game
them before they
where
got to the
we look to
stage.
the skies and we can blast
They
off
should have never made it to
into
the
space
stage.
and explore. We love to make games where we can explore these worlds. We've done like with the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series, but we wanted to do something brand new where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play that we think a lot of people wanted to play as well. It's kind of that dream game.
Yeah, I wish I could talk about it, but it's quite an experience, and I know everyone here is very excited to jump in soon. You did bring some stuff to Gamescom to show to fans. I know there's a theater. Tell us, I know you've been sharing a little bit about the game, but I know there's a lot you want people to discover when they play it. What did you bring here to Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater where we're actually showing the beginning of the game, and you start out as a miner, and you touch this artifact that affects you in some way, where you see a bit into space-time, and then you get to create your own character. Our games are about creating and being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about this adventure. I know.
Dude, Starfield's hype, man.
The main quest line is going to be after you create
Would
your
have been great
character,
if Jeff knocked
which is something
this
that I know.
dude. Jeff probably wanted to knock those guys out. There was like two or three of them. Two or three of them that crashed the stage. I bet you Jeff wanted to knock them out so bad.
Well, the thing is, I think you could literally create whoever you want and then enroll yourself into this adventure. And tell us about sort of how the adventure starts.
I feel bad, man.
Well, you
It's
jump
twice
off. You're
now.
joining Constellation, which are the last kind of group of space explorers, like NASA meets Indiana Jones searching for these artifacts. But the story goes a lot of places. The game has a lot of surprises that we haven't talked about. I don't want to spoil them here, but really, really happy with how the story turned out and where it goes.
Yeah, it's such an epic experience, and you and your team have done so much for this industry, and the fact that you guys have worked through COVID, building this, and coming on the other end, we're so excited for everyone to get a chance to play it. So thank you for all you've done for our industry, Todd. Everyone, Todd Howard.
Thank you. Can't wait for you to play the game.
Thanks so much, Todd. Really appreciate it. All right, well, tonight is largely focused on announced games, but we do have a few surprises along the way. And next, it's time for the global reveal of the third installment in a franchise that is very familiar to Gamescom fans. Here we go.
What is it? Payday Namco? What we got going on? Ooh. Why is the name of this? It's escaping me. Samland? Little Nightmares? Oh, it looks so familiar. Also looks really good. I like supermassive games. Little Nightmares? Yeah, Little Nightmares 3. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably Little Nightmares 3. I love supermassive games. They make good stuff. Looks really good. Yep. Little Nightmares 3. Yeah, it looks really good, man.
That's right, Little Nightmares 3. And joining me now are Corley and Lucas from Bandai Namco to tell us more. Lucas, thank you so much. It's great to have you back here at Gamescom to announce another Little Nightmares.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, it's really great to be back. We're very excited to announce Little Nightmares 3 tonight. The franchise has a long history with the show. I mean, that's where we announced the first two games. So for us, it was definitely the best place, best show to reveal Little Nightmares 3 to the world.
Well, we appreciate you bringing us this news.
It's highly likely going to be on Switch too. So,
Corley, I see we saw two characters in that reveal
that's what's
trailer.
great too about this announcement. It's going to be a Switch game.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to present you Little Nightmares 3. So yeah, As you have seen, we have 2 characters, but now you have 2 players as well, so you will be able to play both in single player or online co-op if you want, and face your childhood fears with a friend.
Now, I saw a lot of cool new places in the trailer. Can you tell us a bit about sort of the setting for these 2 characters?
Yeah, so our 2 new characters are Lo and Alone. They are trapped in a place that we call the Spiral. It's a cluster of disturbing places, and they will have to work together, survive in a world full of dangerous threats and full of delusions. And they will also have to find a way out of the nowhere. So yeah, I can't wait to have you put your hands on the game in 2024.
Excellent. We don't have to wait too long. 2024. Lucas, I know that's not all because you're kind of expanding the Little Nightmares world with something more. Tell us a bit about that tonight.
Yes, we have one more surprise. So in addition to revealing Little Nightmares 3, I'm very excited to announce our first podcast series. It is called The Sounds of Nightmares, and it's an original story. It's composed of 6 episodes, and we are releasing the first 2 episodes tonight. So you can go on our website, thesoundsofnightmares.com, to check it out. And we hope that our fans are going to enjoy it.
I love that.
All right, well,
have
we're
a little,
very excited to learn
have a little
more. Thank you,
nightmare
Lucas Corley.
storytelling for 6 episodes. It's pretty cool.
Next, it is rare when a new studio reveals footage that takes over the internet. That happened back in 2020 with the reveal of Black Myth Wukong from Game Science in China. Based on the classic 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West, here is a brand new look at the gameplay of this incredible
We'll put it back in
action
1080. Let me know the
RPG.
audio problem wasn't a streaming problem. Here we go. This game looked awesome back in 2020. I don't have a head, but I'm singing anyways. Yeah, this game looked great a couple of years back. Let's see. Hell yeah. That game looks awesome. This is gonna just be a fun game to play. Yeah, man. Looks so good. It's just looked hyped every time this game has been shown. Yeah, it'd be nice if it comes to Switch too. But yeah, it's... The game just looks good. Oh, what's this? What are they, harvesting organs? Oh. Oh. RTS game? Nope. Nothing on an RTS. Killing Floor 3. All right, there we go. Someone called it. I saw. Yeah, Wilberforce Booster called it. Killing Floor. Nice. Age of Empires 4. Let's go. Dude, AoE 4 is so good. It's so good. I still prefer to play it on PC, but dude, it's great. It's coming to Xbox, man. Let's go. Build those towers. Yeah. I don't want this game. I was just playing this last week. Love Age of Empires so much. Oh! Let's go! It's war! Oh no! All right. I dropped it. Oh no. Oh, there it goes. Right. We'll leave it at 720. All right, YouTube. That's what I get for watching the YouTube stream. Make history your story. It's today! Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna go install them on my Xbox.
What a great surprise.
Oh.
Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition, an award-winning game on PC, is now available on Xbox consoles today. That's right. All right,
Hell
next
yeah.
up, we have something extremely special for you. We have one of the most
I'm gonna download
iconic
that today.
filmmakers of all time in the house. The director behind the
See how it holds
legendary
up.
films such as 300, Man of Steel, and Army of the Dead. He's come all the way to Gamescom to talk about his new film, Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December 22nd.
Oh boy, copyright claim coming
Please
in.
give a warm welcome to the one and only Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder's are nice. And here comes copyright claim. Here it is.
Too much. Oh, yeah. Zach, I know you had to come a bit of a ways to get here to Germany. Thanks for coming to Gamescom.
Thanks for having me out, Jeff, and thanks, Gamescom. How you guys doing? This is awesome. Wow, what a great crowd. It's insane.
Yeah, he doesn't go in front of this many live audiences.
Now, great to have you here. I know you've been a gamer for your whole life.
Yeah, I've been a gamer, and I love the idea of coming to Gamescom. Was like, that blew my mind, and so we were like, yeah, let's go check them out. And I thought I'd come over here, and this would be a great opportunity to talk about my new project, Rebel Moon. Maybe show you guys something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
Yeah,
here.
just moments away.
Okay, well, let's kind of roll it back, though, because I want to talk about this IP, Rebel Moon, and it's really a whole universe that you've created. We're going to get into that in a minute. But what was the original inspiration for creating this new world?
I was always a fan of, team building movies, Dirty Dozen, Magnificent Seven. And also, I was a huge fan of this adult illustrated fantasy magazine called Heavy Metal. And everything in there just blew my mind. And I really loved how intense it was and how crazy it was and the worlds that it introduced me to. And so I thought, this is a chance. And my awesome partners at Netflix were like, go do it. And so I got a chance to make this movie.
And you've got quite the cast. And I know Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Hopkins plays this robot, amazing robot. And it's an insane ensemble. And of course, Sofia Boutella is really the heart of the movie. And you'll see her just kicking ass through the entire film. So it's fun.
And what I love about, You'll see it in just seconds. But there's even more than just the films. And part of the reason we wanted to have you here at Gamescom is I know you're kind of expanding on the films with a whole universe of things that are going to be, narratively linked to what you're doing with the movies. Tell us a bit about what's in store.
Yeah, we're also super excited to reveal that we're making a video game for Rebel Moon, and the game we're developing with Super Evil Megacorp, and it'll expand the Rebel Moon universe. It takes place right after the events of the 2 movies, and it really is I've been talking with those guys and really interacting with them. The ideas they have and the way the game's going to expand the universe is just unbelievable, and I'm super excited about it. You'll be able to pick your rebel and then go on missions, and it's one and 2 players in a co-op, and it's crazy. But we're just starting to talk about a bunch of other crazy ideas inside the game, so it's really fun, and that's coming. So keep your eye out for more.
All right, well, we love it. The films, the game, and more. But let's roll it back to the movie, because we are going to get a first look now at this incredible film, part 1 and part 2, right?
Yep. So this little trailer we put together, a little tease of the universe. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I can't wait for you to check it out right now.
Let's check it out. The world premiere of the trailer for Rebel Moon. Zack Snyder,
A Curse Talk, Bloodborne Remaster, Elden Ring DLC. Nothing like that yet. Thanks for the $2. Here we go. Let's see this trailer for this movie that's going to get me copyright claimed. Thanks, Netflix.
Do you know the story of the Princess Issa? In myth, she was called the Redeemer. It was said this child would stop the madness of war. That she was to usher in a new age of peace and compassion. I was given memories of a world I will never see. Loyalty to a king I cannot serve. And love for a child I could not save.
What do you think they want?
Everything.
I found her. A Scar Giver.
Are you a child of war? I was taught that love is weakness. There is a difference between justice and revenge.
There is a price to pay for your defiance. Shh. One moment. I do love this part.
Hold on.
I don't want no trouble.
We're not here to bring any.
Are you ready?
You and I both know fear. Let's show them that we're not afraid. Let's show them we are more than the shackles that bind us.
A king is a man, and a man can fail. But a myth is indestructible.
The time has come for all that you love.
Looks pretty good.
Protect each other and show them no mercy.
Who among you is willing to die for what you believe?
A Child of Fire. Nice. Cool. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
That looks insane. I cannot wait to play that game. All right, well, now we're going to move on to something that is very long awaited because sometimes good things do come to those who wait. It's been a number of years since we last heard an update on Crimson Desert, the new open-world action-adventure from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. Well, that changes tonight because the team has prepared a very special gameplay update trailer to share with the world first here at Gamescom. Enjoy.
I will be right back, guys.
Hey, what's up, Gamescom? It's Ice-T. I've hooked up with my favorite game in the world, Payday, and I have my own special heist mission in Payday 3. And you know I know a lot about heists in real life, all right? It launches September 21st. Here's a world premiere first look.
Okay, so here's the deal. The components are kept in high security cooling containers somewhere in the storage yard. The clock starts ticking as soon as the components are out in the open. So you need to haul ass to get them to the transport. Take too long, and they'll start to degrade and lose value. Now, do what you need to do to get ready. I'll see you on the other side.
كم مضى منذ رحيلك عن بغداد؟
أعوام لا أذكر مقدارها. كنت أعرف دائما أنني سأعود يوما ما.
لقد عاد للتو من قبل. كنا في المتجر ولذا
قضيت الكثير من طفولتي في هذه الشوارع. لطالما كنت أستمتع بهذا المكان. كنا نتسلل إلى بيت الحكمة في صغرنا أنا وصديقتي نهاد.
السلام عليكم.
ذكريات جميلة صارت كريهة الآن. قلبي يتألم لما حدث لهم. وها أنا ذا مستتر يتهيأ لإعادة النور إلى أحلك أركان المدينة. إني أبعد نصلي عن الأبرياء وليس عن تنظيم القدماء. لننهي هذا الأمر.
There you have it, Assassin's Creed Mirage, which marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive and authentic experience featuring full Arabic voice acting, as you saw in that trailer. You can be transported to 9th century Baghdad when the game launches on October 5th. Big month in October for game releases. Now I would like to introduce you to our co-host tonight for ONL. Please welcome Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for having me. And hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be with all the fans here at Gamescom this year. And I have the honor to be your guide for tonight for all those great things happening right here at Gamescom. And if you can't join us in Cologne this year, don't worry. You never have to miss any of the events this week. Just go to Gamescom now to discover what the world's gaming industry has in store for you. And if you're ready to vote for your favorite games, then visit now.gamescom.global and cast your vote for this year's Gamescom Awards. The awards will be celebrated this Friday at 3 p.m. If you want to join the adventure and win pretty cool prizes in this year's Gamescom Epics, then go to the Epic section of Gamescom Now to play the text adventure of the show. You can also enjoy all-day coverage and tune in to Gamescom Studios broadcasts by IGN on Twitch or YouTube. Just join the conversation by using the hashtag Gamescom 2023 online. Plus, there will be more announcements from the largest indie area in the world in the Gamescom Awesome Indie Studios show tomorrow at 8 p.m. And later this week, tune in to the Gamescom Studios broadcast and check out the Gamescom Cosplay Awards live from Cologne, Germany on Sunday at 3 p.m. I highly recommended this section. So check out Gamescom Now for all those fantastic features. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jasmine. Well, now I'm joined by the one and only Harada-san, the creator of Tekken, and Michael, the producer of Tekken. You guys have come all this way from Japan to deliver something special to Gamescom.
Yeah.
What do we got, Harada?
そうですね、普段最近はずっとバトルシステムの話ばっかりしてるので、今日は皆さんのために、全く新しいモードの情報を持ってきました。
So up until now, we've been mostly showing off the battle mechanics and new gameplay, but today we have an all-new mode to show you today.
はい、ですね、鉄拳はもちろん今回も、三島サーガを描いた、鉄拳のキャラクターの壮大なストーリーモードはあるんですけども、それ以外にですね、もう特に欧米では、失われてしまったアーケード体験の、ストーリーが体験できる、プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを、最新の AI ラーニングシステムを使って、すごい臨場感のある、ベテランからニューカマーまで楽しめるような、そういう新しいモードをちょっと今日はお見せしたいなと思います。
Of course, Tekken 8 will have the story mode covering the Mishima storyline and the arc that the players expect up until now. But this brand new mode is kind of the story that focuses on you as a player. And it covers the arcade scene, which is, a classical atmosphere that people our generation actually got to experience firsthand, but maybe some of the newer gamers out there haven't. So this will cover that. As you progress through that storyline, you'll experience some all-new gameplay that actually has some AI kind of infused learning aspects to it. And it's really exciting, and we hope that you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new trailer for Tekken 8. Thanks, guys.
Tying up like this.
Yes! 決めたから英語つけたらcomo son?
失敗バジゲッソ
Es hora de entrar.
Observa.
Hadroch J.
Heihachi Mishima is dead.
أريد معرفة الحقيقة.
Let's go.
Willst du im Sparring gegen mich antreten?
Yoshimitsu Kento.
Eat this! What's done is done.
귀찮아.
Forgive me.
¡Bajaste la guardia!
Get ready for the next battle.
There you have it, Tekken 8 coming in January 2024. All right, I'm now joined by Shelby Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 arrives, and today you guys are going to be the first audience in the world to see some raw, real gameplay from the campaign. Dave, Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3, Dave?
Well, first of all, Jeff, it is awesome to be here. Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package. We're shipping 16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2. These maps have been modernized with new gameplay and features. We also have open world zombies. This is our largest zombies, This is our largest zombies offering ever, and for the first time, it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. And of course, this year, we are bringing a huge innovation to the Call of Duty campaign.
Yes, let's talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby. Makarov, I know, is going to factor into this. See him over there. Tell us a bit about what is the storyline? What can we expect from the campaign?
Yeah, so for the first time for Call of Duty this year, we're doing a direct sequel
You know, Modern Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions in their story, and Sledgehammer Games is so excited to work with Infinity Ward on the campaign to answer some of those questions and to bring you Modern Warfare 3. And one of those answers, he's standing right behind you. Yeah. He is Makarov. He is our infamous antagonist. He is cold, he is calculated, and he is trying to bring the world to the brink of war, but not if Task Force 141 has anything to say about it. So we are just so excited to get this campaign into the players' hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a playthrough of a campaign level. But first, Dave, I want to talk about something new you're doing, open combat missions. What are those?
So Call of Duty is known for epic cinematic stories, as Shelby talked about. And this year in Modern Warfare 3, we're introducing a new innovation to the Call of Duty campaign that's going to allow players to interact with that story like never before. We call them open combat missions. Open combat missions are player-directed. They allow the audience to play the game the way they want to play it. So if you're like me and you like stealth, you can go in quiet, you can equip suppress weapons, complete all the objectives without the enemies ever knowing you were there. But if you want to go in loud, you can strap on armor plates, you can go in, hit the enemy head on, and open combat missions will support it. You can leverage vehicles, you can leverage tacticals, lethals, you can even use your favorite kill streaks in campaign. Wow. Now, open combat missions are really important to our campaign story, and they're gonna work seamlessly with those epic cinematic missions that Call of Duty fans know and love. And tonight, we wanna show you an exclusive first look at one of these epic cinematic missions.
Okay, set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see? This is the start of the game almost, right?
Yeah, so this is a sneak peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
All right, check it out. Here you go, Call of Duty at Gamescom first. Thanks, guys.
Alpha team clear. Heading to surface. All teams, eyes on target. Phase 1 complete. Charlie copies. We're set. Roger that. Moving to phase 2. Patrol boat 2 o'clock. Get under. Stay tight. Roger. No movement.
Hooks up.
Good hook. Let's get up top.
All teams, Alpha's in. How copy? Solid. Relay went clear. Moving to Mark DZ. Stand by.
Nods on. Airstribs on. clear.
3-1, kilo lead. Alpha to Bravo 1, marking with IR, confirm visual. Visual, Bravo inbound. All teams, Bravo's on deck, pushing up. Alpha to Charlie, you set? Affirmative. All teams green to go in phase 2. Check. Roger. Moving interior. All clear.
Descending stairwell, south side.
Nods off. Be advised, they got a bird up.
Movement in the courtyard. Looks like a prisoner transfer.
Not our guy. On me. Hold up here. All teams, Alpha's in position. Copy. Bravo set. Charlie, good to go. Roger. Fire in the hole. Stand by.
3, 2, 1. Execute. They're taking the bait.
Light them up. Hatchway, on me, move. Pop the hatch.
Let's go! Stay close!
Bravo, Alpha's in the tunnels. What's your status? Outside the control room, waiting on you. Copy. At the gate, stand by.
All teams, let's roll front down. Bravo, full deploy.
Roger. Blackout in 3, 2, 1. Execute. All teams, Bravo's got the keys. Alpha, you have 1 mic before the lights are back online. Copy, Bravo. Kick off the riot. Roger. Opening blocks 1 through 4. Alpha 1 to Bravo 1. Open 55C. Check.
Alpha moving on sub-level. Let's get our guy. Ready, breach? Breacher up.
You can stay tuned for more Modern Warfare 3 details and gameplay when Call of Duty Next, the premier showcase event for Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, Call of Duty Mobile, and Warzone takes place. We're announcing it tonight on October 5th, and jump in for yourself when the multiplayer beta kicks off on October 6th. We have so much more to share with you, but first, here's an update on Nightingale, the new shared world survival crafting game from Inflection. After a few years of waiting, it's finally time to find out the early access release date for Steam and Epic Store.
The Feywilds await, and so too Nightingale. Awaken your first portal and tread on towards that which is boundless, beyond the measurable. Sequestered, struck by woe and lacking supplies, the question becomes, wilt thou be a survivor? Regardless of which portal variety you favor, realm cards will be necessary.
The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal. She will utilize the power of the four primals and attempt to cast open the gates once more.
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by astrals. Their powers are capable of untold destruction.
Primal beast. Is that what you call primeval gods?
I sense something, but I can't put a finger on what.
That doesn't look right from up here. Oh no!
Feels like overkill for a glorified treasure.
Something's blocking me! I can't get through!
Oh, primeval god, I beg your forgiveness.
But fate set in motion can't be stopped.
Deliver us from grief and sacrifice. Fulfill my salvation.
The Omen! We've been through a lot together. Visited new islands, met new people. But you've always been there to protect me. I just wanted to say thank you.
everyone at Gamescom. Gina Torres here. I play General Kirkin in Immortals of Avium. She is Jack's mentor. She is tough, and she is conflicted about how to win this ever war. But that's all I can say. Let's take a look at the game. It's out today.
Jack. We're out of time.
No, I'm fine, guys. I'm not on anything. I'm a busy person during the day. I have a lot of stuff going on at once.
And we're still losing.
Now you know why I don't stream during the day. There's a lot of things going on at the same time. I don't just mean like kid stuff. That's why I stream at night when I don't have stuff going on. But I can't help it. Opening night lives during the day, so.
Stitch him up.
Immortals of Avium. Yep. Reviews for this game are actually pretty solid.
That was Immortals of Avium, which is out today. And next up, we're going to step into the world of the HoYoverse. And I am here with Jenyu Lee, the producer of Zenless Zone Zero. Jenyu, welcome to Gamescom. It's great to have you here. Thank you. Yes. Fantastic. It's a great honor to have you here. We've been very excited to hear more about ZZZ, the next game from the HoYoverse, in the HoYoverse. Can you tell us a little about what you brought to Gamescom for this ARPG?
非常荣幸今天来到 Gamescom 这个舞台，并且给大家带来了我们的作品《绝区零》，是一款都市幻想类的 ARPG 游戏。
I'm incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I've brought one of our newest products with me today, which is Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy ARPG.
距离上次我们给大家分享动态已经有1年时间了，我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们新的一些研发进展如何，所以这次我们想借助这个舞台，给大家分享一下我们新的研发中的内容。
So I know it's been a while since we've given you an update on what we've been working on, and that's why I'm particularly happy to be here today to give you an update on the progress that we've made with this game.
接下来的 PV 会有我们新制作的战斗机制和我们新的都市交互系统，希望大家喜欢。
So we've brought a trailer with us, and it shows you some of the urban environment that we've been working on, and also some of the dynamics of the game. I hope you like it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Here you go. Brand new trailer for Zenless Zone Zero at Gamescom.
Doesn't look half bad. Doesn't look half bad.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail made its global debut, and the game has captivated players with its interstellar
one time.
grand journey. And today we're excited to share a special look at its beloved characters and provide an update on its PlayStation 5
They're the same people who
release.
made Genshin Impact. Also made Honkai Star Rail.
The Lawfu's reconstruction efforts are ready for inspection.
They sponsored
General
us, I don't know, like
Fu
3 months ago or something. It's been a while.
Thanks to the Skyfaring Commission, Starscape Haven is back to full capacity. Allowing Jing Wen to serve as a military instructor was a wise decision. The troops' morale is sky high. And the Realm Keeping Commission has completed repairs in Exalting Sanctum. Harmony has returned to the Xianzhou. I don't remember Exalting Sanctum ever having one of these. What manner of evil transported us here? Great work, General! General 1,
I like the music.
Demon 0. Please. Plan B. General, do something! Excuse me, coming through.
It's an emergency, Master Diviner. Jing Yuan's not here, and the Cloud Knights haven't trained in days.
Looks like I'll have to help Jing Yuan get these slackers in order.
You have nowhere to run.
We got still more HoYoverse for you. Genshin Impact is nearing its 3-year anniversary, and the game just released its 5th nation, Fontaine. Here's a look at the nation surrounded by water, plus the announcement of a brand new concert series coming, hopefully, to a city near you.
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here.
A great magician. Swim with the fishies. Better be able to swim with the fishes.
Bombs away!
Step on up!
Here comes the finale.
Can you find the fish? You guys hear the news for Xenoblade, man? If you haven't, maybe stay tuned. Might have a video later on it. I don't know how many of our, how much of our audience plays Xenoblade.
This October, Lords of the Fallen releases an RPG adventure where he plays a Dark Crusader who can access a parallel dimension, the Umbral. Here is a first look at the brand new story trailer for Lords of the Fallen.
Lords of the Fallen.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived. They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. After all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny. See what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. and beg for forgiveness. And remember, you look into the shadows, might be the shadows look back.
No, it's not out, guys. It's Lords of the Fallen. Comes out October 13th. Here we go, Sonic time. Let's go, baby. Sonic the Hedgehog. What a transition. What the heck? That's kind of cool. Face off in battle mode. October 17th. 10 days sooner than the retailers had it listed. Look at that. That's why we wait for official announcements. October 17th. Coming out 3 days before Mario.
October is going to be a
They're giving me 3 days to beat it.
Releases. And yes, there will be full 4-player co-op gameplay in Sonic Superstars.
They're giving me 3 days to beat it.
All the Sonic news we have
Let's go.
tonight at Opening Night Live.
I'm going to try to beat it in 3 days before Mario Wonder hits.
Special update for you.
While I'm still posting Mario Wonder videos probably at that point. Ooh, more for Sonic Frontiers? DLC? Let's go! What do we got? What do we got? Oh! Let me guess, this won't be the answer like it is to all the other bosses in the game. New story, new playable character. Oh, that's all we're gonna get. Oh, damn. It's a free update at least, but damn. I wanted to see some battle action.
Hello again. It's so amazing being here at Gamescom with all the game devs, publishers, and of course, the fans. Gamescom is the world's largest
like
video
another 58
game
minutes
event.
to go or so.
Just check out this footage from last year. There are so many opportunities to celebrate games and connect with your fellow friends. And earlier, I mentioned the Gamescom cosplay area, where you can see amazing game-inspired costume, just like these. Now I'm here with
Kool-Aid 3, have you
Dragon,
not played Sonic Frontiers? You'd know the
Rainbow
answer to that if you played
Raven,
Sonic Frontiers.
Zaza, and Saphira.
Hey, Zelda. Princess Zelda cosplay, hell yeah.
Can you tell me how you choose
Link
a
and
character
Zelda, let's go.
cosplay?
For me, there are 3 things required in order to decide on a cosplay. The first thing is, do I like the game or the media where it's coming from? The second one is, do I enjoy the character design? And the third one is, does it have a little challenge in the cosplay making progress? Like sewing a corset like my princess has here, or imitating bone structure with foam.
And what makes cosplay at Gamescom unique for you?
For me, it's definitely being able to play all of these awesome games in cosplay at the booths of the developers, as well as talking to the producers of the indie games, like having first-hand conversations, and of course, the Cosplay Village.
Thank you so much for sharing your costumes with us, and I wish you a great and wonderful Gamescom. Thank you. Applause. Before I go, I would
I love
like
that little
to
fake
tell
laugh
you
she
about
did.
the Gamescom event
So
arena.
fake.
Friday through Sunday, there will be live shows from this stage right here in this hall. Check out creators, gaming events, and esports competitions live from Cologne, or tune in online. Join and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, and be sure to use the Gamescom hashtag 2023. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Awesome. Thank you, Jasmine. It's great to have you here. All right, right now we've got a first look at the first Descendant.
That stage is so huge.
Action looter shooter from Nexon. The crossplay open beta is going to be held September 19th to 25th.
She's like, get the F out. Yeah, she was kind of bored with that segment, I could tell. It's all right. Dude, the cosplay is great, though. And the cosplayer the response from the one cosplayer was great.
The Descendants are risking their lives.
She didn't crack under, like, being nervous or anything, which was cool.
Rise, my warriors.
Looter shooters are the bee's knees.
Give your lives for clip off.
Rise. Rise.
It's the Ironheart. This could wipe out all of the Vulgus, right? That's so cool.
Countless descendants have shed blood to protect the sanctity of this great place. Despite their efforts, humanity is still at risk of extinction. And you are the only chance we have.
There's a grave walker.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. How's Surface World?
Good. Everything's fine.
Great.
How are you?
Tired, but in a good way. Busy. Unitrench is still Unitrench.
I'm worried about you. I heard there was a storm coming.
I told you, I still need time.
Time to what, Stan? Because as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
We're upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
I don't expect you to understand.
You're not the only one who's suffering. I need you with me here, now.
I will be. I promise.
You're right there, on the verge of something special. Of being first into great unknowns.
Do I play the lottery? Once in a blue moon, I'll buy like a lottery ticket for, you know, it's only like $2. So once in a while, I'll buy a lottery ticket when it gets really high. Never expect to win, but you know, whatever. People going nuts.
Joining me now, Troy Baker, Roger Clark,
Oh,
Julia Brown, the
that's why they
stars
went
of
nuts.
Fort Solace,
Okay.
which is out today on PlayStation and PC. Guys, welcome to Gamescom. This is so fun. Tell us a bit about this project. What can you tell us
Oh
about?
my God, look at these people. You guys are insane.
Yeah.
We've been able to talk about this game for a while. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is for people to explore these characters. At the core of this experience is unraveling the mystery of Fort Solace, and you're going to do that by discovering these characters and learning about their stories, and that's, as actors, that's something that we just want to throw ourselves into.
And this is a game, I know Roger it's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
10 people, 2 years, 0 delays. We are very excited to share with you the world, Fort Solace today. It was a real joy to work on, and it's a joy to see what indie studios are capable of in this day and age. It's a real thrill.
And an amazing cast for an independent game. Juliet, this is, we know you from a lot of great, film, television work. This game thing, how did you get involved in this project?
Yeah, it's my first.
It's weird when I pull my
video
sweatshirt
game
down. It's like,
project,
oh, are you wearing a
so
shirt
I'm
under
so
there?
excited.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
It's
to
just
get
pulling
to work
down with the
beside
sweatshirt.
2 of the best in the game world, nonetheless. So I just said
On the day after
Watch
Tears
these
was
guys
released, I
alone.
thought it'd be
And
sold out
you
at
guys did
GameStop. It
full
wasn't.
on, performance capture.
Dude, do you know how many
tease of your
copies of
character,
Tears of the
Juliet.
Kingdom they
What
had
can
ready
you
at
tell us about
launch?
kind of what we're going to
A
see in this
lot.
launch trailer? Because it's an amazing narrative experience, right? This sort of, an independent game, but done on a big production value.
Yeah, let's go, Roger.
You know, one of the best things about working with
Maybe
Troy, I
Samus.
remember coming in from lunch and we were doing the mocap, and I walked into the foyer and there I see Troy's butthole. I mean, the hole is butt made. And we were,
Okay, when I say we threw ourselves into this, we literally did, and there's a hole in the
Didn't
wall.
know I was going to
standing
hear
on my
about
butt.
Troy's butthole today.
which he signed.
And
And I
Julia, I
sold
know
on eBay.
it's a little mysterious what your role is in this game, right?
This
But
is
we
very
can
awkward.
find out.
So I play Jessica Appleton, who's an engineer working on Fort Solace.
Can we let the
alongside
game
Jack
speak for
Leary.
itself before we
And
do
they're going to
this?
have a night that they will never forget.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
a thrilling ride.
Well, let's get
No,
a little
okay,
tease of
so
this.
she
We
just
sent it out
insinuated they
today.
banged.
Here
Got
is
it.
the launch
Right
trailer for Fort Solace. Thanks so much,
I'm not the
guys.
only one who
My
got
pleasure.
that, right?
Guys,
Thank you.
I feel an insinuation that there was a bang bang.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solace, in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted.
What is going on?
No.
Yeah.
I think there may have been an incident here.
What the hell is going on, Jack? You need to leave and let Central handle it.
Get me down from here! It's out now, so.
All right, next, it's time for the announcement about a new game from Focus Entertainment and Saber, the continuation of the ultimate off-road experience.
You like that I don't like making mistakes. The only people that don't make mistakes aren't doing anything. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like making mistakes.
Behind
It
all great
happens.
discoveries
I'll continue to make mistakes, but I
lies a
try to
journey.
do the best I can.
One of
And if my best isn't good
anticipation
enough for folks, then oh well.
and adaptation. Of struggle. Of hope.
A drone? Nice.
Each step matters. For every obstacle,
What is this?
there's a
Go
solution.
save people? Yeah. That is what it is.
For every task,
You're saving
a
people.
tool. For every destination, an expedition.
The show goes to the top of the hour, I believe. I think they said it's 2 hours. Hey, it's on Switch too. Nice. Nice.
All right, our next stop, the Crew Motorfest, a vibrant open world welcomes you to the ultimate festival for car lovers, Motorfest. Here is the brand new trailer.
The Crew Motorfest, all right. Ubisoft, what do you got for me? Ooh, are we out in Hawaii? Hopefully not on Maui. That would be kind of tone deaf right now. No, we're in China. I don't know. All right, we're going all over the world. Got it. What's up, Ethan Rass? Or Aaron Rass, sorry, Ethan. Oh my gosh. Aaron Rass. Just checking out the stream. Anything good so far? Yeah, lots of good games.
September 14th and
Look,
the brand new Lamborghini.
I play things beyond Nintendo, so like, it's actually pretty good. I'm waiting for Assassin's Creed Mirage, though. That's the one I'm really excited for.
September 14th and 17th, a free trial will be available of the game, offering 5 hours of gameplay on all platforms for the Crew Motorfest.
Yeah, I play the new Madden and Chris Talk. I'm in leagues right now.
Moving on with CD Projekt Red gearing up for the release of the spy thriller expansion to Cyberpunk.
Might be the best Madden in a while.
Phantom Liberty on September 26th. The studio is ready to share a new look
more of it, but.
at the wide range of overhauled mechanics coming.
Oh, they already showed it. And I missed it. Was it when I was gone?
Has changed.
When I was gone, wasn't it? Oh well. I'll go back and rewatch it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll go back and rewatch it. But I'll probably get the trailer loaded up over here.
Welcome to Dogtown.
I'm not that into
There's a
Cyberpunk.
job. Coordinates provided. You know what to do.
Get your ammo, assault rifles, tactical gear.
And thinking of buying some iron.
The logical choice.
Yeah, there's the trailer. The round city of Baghdad. Okay.
Damn. Green view.
I'll load up that trailer later.
Stretch. Getting a ripper to overclock your chrome before the fight?
Not a lot of time, yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Day streams are tough for me. Especially when it's not something I pre-planned a lot for.
Get this show on the road.
Like my parents are taking the kids tomorrow and the next day for a little bit. They give us a break. But we also tomorrow we have stuff we gotta do with the kids tomorrow. Drop off their school supplies. Boom. Disastrous launch. I can forgive games for disastrous launches, especially once they're discounted. But I don't know. Cyberpunk was never really my kind of thing in the first place. So I only really thought about playing it because of Keanu Reeves, to be completely honest.
Job done.
Premium work, V. I'm closing the gig and sending you a little bonus. Something that will spirit you home safely. Someone dispatched a hunter. Good luck.
Fuck incoming! Fire till she drops!
Got a netrunner cinch here! Need backup right now!
All nearby units, we got a situation in Watson. Roger, dispatch. We're on our way.
NC Police, for fuck's sake.
Harry Randall, when's Nintendo showing up? You should expect nothing from Nintendo at opening night.
Let me put it this way.
If they showed a game here, it would be one of the biggest surprises of the entire show. Nintendo doesn't show games at Opening Night Live. They've never have in the past. They're not going to start now. They are at Gamescom, and Nintendo announced they are hosting a Super Smash Bros. Tournament at Gamescom. That is the extent of their presence at the moment.
You will hear from me soon.
We should not expect any Nintendo games today. Just how it goes.
It's so close, and
But
here
you
to
never
talk
know.
a little more about what we've just
Never
seen
say
is
never.
Yulia Primock, gameplay designer from CD Projekt Red. Yulia, welcome to Gamescom.
Hey, I'm
the first time
excited
for
to
everything.
be here today.
Well, we're excited to get in depth about what we just saw because there are a lot of upgrades coming. We just saw a lot of upgrades and changes that are coming to Phantom Liberty. Where do we even start?
So basically, we've prepared a major overhaul of the gameplay experience. So for example, with our absolutely redesigned perks system, we prepared many cool play styles and many cool abilities to try out. For example, deflecting bullets with your katana, or just grabbing your enemy and throwing that enemy around. And on top of that all, we also prepared a new relic tree that will allow for to empower your cyberware even further.
Wow. It seems like players
Why is Nintendo at
even further
Gamescom
customize
if
their play
they're
style to suit their taste.
not
We
gonna
also
switch
saw in
to
that video a lot about
for a Super Smash
vehicles
Bros.
and how
tournament?
vehicular combat. is,
They treat Gamescom like PAX.
Exactly right.
This is according
So
to
vehicle
Kit
combat
and
is a massive
Krista,
addition.
who
Players
worked
now
at
will be able
Nintendo.
to shoot their
They
guns
treat
while
Gamescom
driving.
like it's a PAX
They will be able
event.
to use
So
mounted
it's not
weapons
necessarily an
like,
event that they're going to have new
rockets.
games at.
And on top of that all, they also will be able
There
to
was
take
hope
remotely
with
control
Mario
over
Wonder
vehicles
coming up that
to,
they
for
would maybe have
example,
Mario Wonder
crush
here, but
them or into like some group of enemies.
I'm going to say they did not bring Mario Wonder to Gamescom.
Yeah, one more thing is that car chases are going to be a new,
Unfortunately.
like renewed experience with the revamped police system.
Okay. Well, it seems like you're upgrading, you said, across the board with a bunch of different things. And thank you so much for coming out to tell us about it. Like the trailer showed, I know you have something else to announce, though, that wasn't in the trailer, right?
Exactly right. So I'm really happy to announce that a lot of what we've just seen in the trailer will also be coming to Cyberpunk base game for free for current-gen consoles and PC.
Okay. 2.0 update.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I cannot wait to check it out next month. Thank you so much, Yulia, for joining us here at Gamescom. Yulia. All right. Tonight, we've also got an update on the science fantasy strategy game Stormgate and a first look at one of the factions, the Infernal Hosts.
Stormgate is a spiritual successor to
Infernal
classic real-time
Hosts.
strategy games like Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2. Stormgate will feature highly asymmetric armies fighting for control of Earth's future. Today we have an early look at our second faction, the Infernal Host. Infernals live and die by the code of victory at any cost. They have a powerful advantage.
They
Shroud,
said,
fields of dark
so
magic
for
that
Opening
strengthen
Night
our
Live,
armies.
Jeff Keighley was very
The lowliest
transparent that this
Infernal
year there
units
wouldn't
are
be
the
a lot of
Lurker
new
Imps.
announcements.
You might think
It'd be
they're
mostly
cute,
focused
but
on
don't get
already
too
announced
close.
games. That being
Between these
said,
powerful lumbering
you know,
brutes
Nintendo
and
works
the
in
fiends
mysterious
that they
ways.
unleash, Infernals
We
will
don't really
sacrifice everything,
know
including themselves, to emerge victorious. On the music front,
how
the
Nintendo
Chainsmokers
is
are
going to
advising
manage
us
all
on
their
our
marketing.
soundtrack. We're working
Here's
with
what we do
composers
know.
like Frank
We're
Capatti
having a
of
Nintendo
Command &
Direct
Conquer.
next month.
We'll share more later this year, including some of
So
the friends we brought
we can
in
look
to
forward
lend
to
their
that
voices
for
to our
news.
co-op campaign.
And after that Direct, they'll probably start the Mario Wonder marketing campaign for a month. So we're going to have that happening.
Gamescom
And
always
there's
strives
Nintendo
to help our
Live in
environment,
like
all of
2
you can
weeks.
help make a change with a
Maybe
donation
they
to the
bring Mario
Gamescom
Wonder there.
Force.
I'm
Now to
starting to
present
lean towards them
Gamescom
not
Green
doing it,
Studio
but
of the Year. Please
who
join me
knows?
in welcoming Lisa Pack from Playing for the Planet. Lisa?
Playing for the Planet.
Every time I come to Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with how each year the team continues to make steps to make it more sustainable. This is being done through the Gamescom Goes Green initiative, as well as by partnering with us at Playing for the Planet. Through Playing for the Planet, the United Nations has been working with the games industry to inspire millions of players around the world to learn more about the environment and to take actions that benefit the planet. Whether you are a gamer, a head of a AAA studio, or an indie developer, all of us can and should play a part. What matters most is that you start somewhere and collaborate, because time is of the essence. And if we don't start now, then when? For those of you who play games, many of you are already raising the bar by asking game makers to step up and act on values that are important to you. Keep on asking, whether it's for more green content or greater energy efficiency, because your voice counts. For this year's Green Studio of the Year award, we have been looking for bold, system-changing, innovative, and creative ways to tackle the climate crisis, and all nominees this year have done an amazing job. The way we win on climate change is to stop emissions from happening in the first place, and that is exactly what this year's award winner is actively trying to do. The nominees for the Green Studio of the Year, based on companies that have submitted applications, are Frontier, Ubisoft, and Xbox. And this year's winner is Xbox. And here to accept the award is Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox.
Whoa, Phil's here. What's up, Phil?
I'm accepting this award on behalf of an incredibly talented team at Xbox that has worked very hard to put tools in the hands of developers to allow them to see the impact of their code on the energy draw of the consoles. We do this so that we can all play while we continue to make the world a more sustainable place. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
I think there was only 3 applicants for this award, by the way.
Congratulations
Just throw
to
that
Phil
out there.
and Xbox. Great to have that award in the show. I'm now here with Judd Cobbler, the founder and CEO of 11th Hour Games. Judd, this is a big moment for you guys.
They won
ARPGs
just because
have
they're
had
a
an
console
incredible year, but
manufacturer.
You're an independent studio that has been
We give
building
tools
this
that let
game
you
for a
use
number
less
of
power
years, and
draw.
We're excited
Okay.
to tell your story. So tell us a bit about the last Epoch.
Here's your award.
So Jeff, thanks so much for having me.
By the way, power
First off,
draw doesn't
before
necessarily
last
have to be
Epoch, I was
negative on
not
the
in
environment.
games industry. I was just a
What if you have
diehard
solar?
action
What if
RPG
you
player
literally have
that
solar
dreamt of
power in
creating
your
a
house or wind power in your
community-made
house?
action
You don't
RPG.
need to feel guilty
And with the
about your
help of our
power use
community
then.
and Kickstarter, we've been able to make that happen.
It's
so
just
in
a
last
weird thing.
Epoch, every single skill in the game has its own transformative skill tree. We have 119 skills in the game so far, and we're adding more every single patch. We also have an awesome deterministic skill system, deep and interesting loot, and multiple in-game systems for endless playability. And Jeff, tonight we're excited to announce our newest class, the Rune Master. The Rune Master has a unique mechanic where he's able to
I don't
invoke
know
any
what
of
the
40 different
eco-friendly
abilities with a
Xbox.
single
What's the
button
eco? I mean,
press,
I guess
making it super
how they make
exciting and
it.
fun to experiment and find your perfect play style.
All I care is
And
does
the
it
Rune
drift?
Master's going to be joining us
That's my problem with
September
Xbox
7th,
controls right now.
and will
Lots
be
of
available
drift.
to play here all week at Gamescom.
Amazing. Well, this is such a great story of this game. I encourage you to check it
Is it
out.
the
And right now,
remix
we've
controller?
got a first look at the Rune Master. Thanks,
so
Judd.
much.
Appreciate it.
Does it just use like recycled parts or something?
5 years ago, Last Epoch was a community dream. What if we, the players, could band together to make the next great ARPG? What would that game look like? Lots of character classes
Yeah,
to choose
it's
from.
just recycled.
Every single skill
So
would
we're
have
using
its own
recovered
build-defining
plastics.
skill tree.
1/3 of
Reaching
it's
endgame would be
made
just
from
the beginning,
regrind
and it
and
would be
reclaimed
updated for
materials.
years so we could play forever.
Okay. So it's just a normal control. It's just the shell. Part of about a third of the shell is made from recycled
and
plastics.
finding items, super rewarding.
And it includes the rechargeable battery, which is nice.
Again,
That
it's
part's
genius.
nice.
I think this is the most innovation we've seen in a trade system in an ARPG.
Maybe I'll
in at
buy
least
one
a
of those.
decade.
Maybe I'll buy one of those just so because I need a new Xbox controller for Eric. So we stop playing with ones that drift. Maybe I'll buy one of those ones.
A really cool game. Speaking of cool games,
Doesn't
please
quite work
welcome
that way,
the
Terrence,
winner
to
of
be
Best
fair. The
Mobile
check
Game
in
last
California
year
for
at the Game
having
Awards,
solar.
Ben Brode from Marvel Snap.
You,
Hello,
you
Ben.
won't ever be completely off the grid.
Whoa. I know we won Mobile Game of the Year.
You did, yeah.
But we just finished rebuilding the entire game to run natively.
But you do get a
on
really
PC.
nice perk
It looks insane.
for being on solar.
And
But solar's
I'm here to
expensive.
tell
There's
you
a really
that,
expensive
literally
upfront
just like
cost.
5 minutes ago, we launched
But it pays
the game
off in like
on
10 years.
Steam.
Okay, it's on Steam.
Go download
Rebuilt.
it now.
Yes. That's fantastic.
10 years later,
now I know
you'll
anyone actually watching
have
the
a
show on Twitch, if you
whole
watch more
bunch
than
of
30 minutes of ONL tonight, there's a special Twitch drop, a Spider-Man variant.
whole bunch of
Marvel
money
Snap.
and benefits
Right now,
saved
we've
with
got an
solar.
exclusive
It takes about 10
cinematic
years.
to show you from Snap. Check it out. Thanks, Ben.
And what people aren't thinking about with solar at the moment, so like the panels last about 30 years. So what happens with the panels after 30 years? Is it just more pollution? Can they recycle them? I don't know. I have no idea. I guess that's probably a question I should ask the people who make the panels, because I have no idea. I can Google it. Can solar panels be recycled? Okay. They can recycle a lot of it. But do they?
Ready to get out there?
Yeah. So it's not that they can't be recycled. They don't at the moment because of how difficult it is to separate the materials. But they can. They can be recycled. But a lot of places aren't doing it because of how hard it is to do it. But they can be. The glass part of it can be recycled 2 to 3 times, it says.
Wake the dog up. Activating cerebral coral control device.
But the other parts of it,
C4621
they haven't been. I mean, most of it's glass anyways. But the other parts of it, they don't yet because of how difficult it is to separate everything. It's one of those, they won't do it till they have to do it, right? You know, when metal starts to become so precious that we're digging up landfills to...
Call sign Raven. Priority
It's
subject
gonna happen
for
someday.
termination. High on
Probably
alert.
not my lifetime, but someday.
You ready to climb the wall?
Oh, of course. Yeah, recycling plastic costs more than buying new plastic. Absolutely.
Watch out.
Plastic is so cheap.
Let's see how far they can fly.
But you know, you wanna see more using of recyclable plastic, not because we need it, because we can't. You know, we're not out of the world's not even close to out of plastic. It's just, you know, you'd like to see more companies use recycled,
like
even though it's more
scars.
expensive. It's just better for the environment.
Deep enough. And they'll never fade. Or be forgiven.
You know, like you look at this, you know, this is recyclable, and we recycle these, but I don't know what ends up happening with them. Yeah, non-recyclable plastic sucks. They shouldn't even make that shit. I know I shouldn't say it. There are specific reasons to use it, like there are anything else. It's whatever. Back to my aluminum can. Dude, people use recycled aluminum and everything. Who do you think will take over voicing Mario and others? Because if Chris Pratt voices Mario, you know, if Chris Pratt voices Mario,
It doesn't matter.
I don't
who
really
tries to
think it's
stop
that bad of a deal. It's not going to be
I'll cut
Chris
my own
Pratt because he's
path
too
through.
expensive.
I'll
But
fight until I stand in the
it wouldn't
land
bother
of
me if it
salvation.
was. Look, Chris Pratt's voice did not bother me in the Mario movie, so why would it bother me in the games? It's not going to be him anyways. He's too expensive.
That was Warhaven,
But-
and the Melee multiplayer PvP game will hit Steam Early Access on September 21st. Next,
I have no idea.
So excited to welcome to Gamescom.
We'll find out when
the
Mario Wonder
creator
launches.
Of Mortal Kombat, who's come all the way to Gamescom to unleash even more news on MK1, which ships in
Well,
just
it's not
a
going to
month.
feel the same.
Please join me in
Spaghetti,
welcoming
it doesn't matter who does it. No.
Ed Boon.
This is what you got to understand. It doesn't matter who does it at all. At all.
Hello, Ed.
No one
Fancy seeing you here.
is going to be
we
Charles
had a lot
Martinet.
of fun with you at
We
Summer
just
Game
have to
Fest
accept
revealing the first
the era
gameplay
of Charles
MK,
Martinet is
and I
over
gotta say,
now.
every trailer you drop just gets crazier and crazier. So what did you bring to Gamescom?
Hopefully something cool.
We brought another,
This is on
probably
Switch.
our craziest trailer of all. You know, since we introduced the gameplay at
Get ready for some gore.
Summer Game Fest,
Let's
we
go.
couldn't believe the reaction people having to the game, and they've actually gotten their hands on the
Mortal
game, which has become
Kombat.
even more exciting. I can't believe the crazy stuff people have come up with, combining the main characters and the cameo characters. It's been a riot. But this trailer we have here should give you an even better
I was a huge fan of that movie. The new one was good too, but the old school one.
There are some reveals in it.
It was so
I
cheesy.
gotta
I loved
say,
it.
This such a great asset. You guys are going to enjoy it. Here it is, Mortal Kombat 1, the brand new trailer.
Here we go. Finish it.
Outworld can be both
Finish
alien
him.
and intoxicating to Earthrealmers. While our realms are at peace, there are Outworlders who would prefer us to
Get over here.
General Shao.
Victor of the Tavarian War. Conqueror
Fatality.
of the Quatan Plains. All of Outworld.
Your soul is mine.
I have a lot of fun with voice changers.
Brutality.
You would consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not forget that, General.
Oh, I thought the fatality was coming.
To honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel.
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion is Raiden, Your Majesty.
Ah, young Raiden.
Is it me, or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
He has earned his place by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the frame rate stuff. A lot of that's just YouTube. Mortal Kombat's always ran smooth. Smooth 60 FPS. Oh. Yes. One thing I like about Mortal Kombat are the fatalities, man. They're so great. Oh.
Who's your queen?
Man, who comes up with these ideas? It's so great. Nice. Yeah, the groin splitter. The fatalities are always really cool. I mean, gory. You gotta be okay with that, but they're pretty cool. So unrealistic, right? That's why I like it, because they're so over the top.
Time for a tonal shift. Era History Untold is making its first event appearance this week at Gamescom. This turn-based grand strategy game is about building and leading a nation throughout alternative history.
We getting a new reveal at the end? New game at the end?
Gameplay.
What do you guys think? Think we're getting a new game reveal at the end? Death Stranding 2, maybe? Or something? I don't know, really. I feel like if there was a big new reveal, they'd save it for the end. Yeah, I'd say this is a pretty big tonal shift from
let's go back to the
Mortal Kombat.
There.
City Builder.
The world untouched. No thrones ascended. No history yet written.
Not true, I see.
Just people waiting to be led somewhere extraordinary by you.
Okay. I like these kind of games. Oh.
Will you be wise? Will you inspire? Or will you conquer? However you choose to change the world, one thing is certain. History will never be the same.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, it looks really good. I like those kind of games.
Blizzard has had a long history here at Gamescom, and in its latest game, Diablo 4, it arrived in June and will be supported for years to come with seasonal content. Their first season of The Malignant is now underway, but in a bit of a surprise, we're now about to share with you the first news on the next season coming this fall.
It started small. Nameless people that no one would miss. Dead. Discarded. Their throats torn open. The church ignored the killings. Even as fear mounted like the bodies. The desperate and the brave fought to end the corruption. But they were too late.
Yeah, Harry. I mean, if you came here expecting Nintendo news, that was already likely not going to happen. I get, because like I'm a Nintendo channel, so like, oh, you're going to stream an event that's not Nintendo. Yeah, we do. We stream a lot of events.
Killed them.
Because we pay attention to the whole industry.
Them back. Hungry.
Well, like Opening Night Live wouldn't be something I'd make like a reaction video to or anything, because
we need something.
Unless there was Nintendo
different.
stuff.
A survivor with all of their strengths and
sorry, I put it on me too. I'm not being entertaining enough, I guess. Maybe I need to be less like XQC, more like HMK. Whoa! No way! I need to be more entertaining, right? I'm being too much XQC over here. Too much just not reacting. I'm an official co-streamer of the event, by the way. I don't have to react. I'm a co-streamer.
Kill them.
I'm a co-streamer.
In the realm of darkness, we are the beacon.
I literally could just stream it and not even be here.
Stakes pierce through the hearts of the damned. But tonight, we hunt.
Gamescom, please welcome actress and producer Gemma Chan, who is voicing the role of vampire hunter Eris in the Season of the Blood, and the general manager of the Diablo franchise at Blizzard, Rod Ferguson. welcome to Gamescom.
Hi, everyone.
Gemma, this is so exciting to have you here. Welcome to the video game world. I know this is your first video game, right?
It is. Thank you for having me. It is my first video game. I have always appreciated the power of storytelling in all its different forms. And in some ways, video games are very much like interactive cinema now. So I was so excited to play this character. And yeah, thank you for inviting me into the world of Sanctuary.
You did an excellent job. I can't wait for people to hear you.
Yeah, this is exciting. You know, season 2, which will be coming, as you said, in October. What can you tell us about the character that you're playing, Eris?
So Eris is a seasoned vampire hunter. She is going to be your badass warrior companion as you fight your way through the perils of Sanctuary. She's complex. She's seen quite a bit of horror in her lifetime. So initially, she comes across as a little bit cold and jaded. But in a fight, she will definitely have your back.
Good to know. Rod, tell us a bit about what we can expect from this new Diablo season in October.
Well, Jeff, you know, Diablo is about creating that ultimate power fantasy. And obviously, a lot of people have been doing it. We have over 12 million players and 1.3 billion hours played so far. And I just want to take a second to say thank you. We're so appreciative of their enthusiasm and all the player feedback. It's going to help us make great seasons for years to come. Now, for our free second season, Season of Blood, you get to join Eris as a vampire hunter, but not just any normal vampire hunter. You're going to get cool vampiric powers and become kind of a daywalker, a vampire that hunts vampires and ultimately tracks down and faces off with the big bad vampire lord. Now, that's Season 2, and that's October, so we still have lots of time to jump into Season 1, the Season of Malignant. So, you know, seasons are a great time to start with Diablo because we all begin at the same place. So come join us in Diablo.
Come join us in Diablo.
Thank you both for making the trek here to Gamescom in Germany, and we can't wait to
Everyone,
meet
please
more
play
Eris
Diablo
more
4.
in October. Fantastic, Gemma. Rob,
Play
thank you so
Diablo
much.
4 now.
All right, and now it's time for another world premiere. This one is a European-made game about hope, love, friendship, and robots.
Hope, love, friendship, and
In a
robots.
world divided by disinformation, where danger lurks around every turn, a motley crew of misfits embark on a fateful road trip to discover their true.
Please tell me you're done.
Oh, we're just getting started, dude.
What is this music?
I believe the kids call it K-pop music.
Just K-pop.
Turn it down.
Leave my music alone. Shut the hell up.
Words have power. They can give you strength. Ready for this?
Stand still.
Words can bring people together and tear them apart. But if words hold so much power, he has no respect for you.
She's right.
The question is, what do you have to say?
I think we can all agree that my trailer voice was better than yours.
That's a really fun indie game. Thank goodness you're here. And now to completely shift the tone again, I'm here with Sam Lake, who's going to take us to a very dark place with Alan Wake 2. Sam, welcome to Gamescom. This game is coming out in October, and we've had so much fun. We announced this a few years ago at the Game Awards and at Summer Game Fest. We met Saga Anderson and heard a little bit of her side of the story, but everyone's been asking me, and I certainly expect you, what about Alan's story? What can you tell us about what it's like to play as him? Tonight, I think it's finally time to answer that question.
Thank you for having us here, Jeff. Yes, finally, it's time to show our title character, Alan Wake, and his struggle to escape the nightmare dimension of the dark place, where he's been for the last 13 years, ever since the first Alan Wake game.
It's a long time. We've been waiting a long time to play another one. We're going to see some footage here, and I know you're actually using live action as well in it, right? And it's going to be kind of really blended together in a cool way.
Yeah, the dark place is a dream reality, and it keeps drawing from Alan's mind, his thoughts, his fears, his writing, and he comes from New York City, and for years he has written crime fiction set in New York City. So now the dark place takes the shape of a nightmare in New York City, and we have used different mediums in our experience, in our games for storytelling, live action for sure. This time around, we've integrated live action seamlessly into the experience to show the dreamlike nature of the dark place.
This game, I cannot wait. We don't have to wait too long. It's coming in October, but let's take a look now at the brand new trailer for Alan Wake 2. Sam, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here we go.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we're all ripped to pieces along the way.
No! Welcome! We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers, and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript
So fun fact,
of a novel he has forgotten.
over this last week, I've been watching all the John Wick movies because I've never seen them before. Technically, we started John Wick 4 last night, but I have to finish the last half of the movie, so I still got a bit to go. But every time I see the Alan Wake character now, I can't get Keanu Reeves out of my mind because he has that same visual look as John Wick does. Anyways, just food for thought. It made it pop in my mind.
That looks absolutely amazing, and that's going to do it for Opening Night Live. We have so many amazing games coming this fall. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, watching online. Jasmine, thank you for co-hosting. And I got to say, we got a lot of great games coming up in the next few months, so I hope you enjoy the rest of Gamescom and get ready for what's going to be quite a debate about Game of the Year. And speaking of the Game of the Year, I'm happy to announce tonight that the Game Awards will be returning live this December, and we've got a date for you. Thursday, December 7th, the show will be streaming live everywhere. It is our 10th show, which I can't believe. We've been doing it for 10 years. We'll be live at the Peacock Theater in LA on Thursday, December 7th, and I hope to see you then. It's going to be a very, very special show. Thanks again for watching Gamescom Opening Night Live. We'll see you again next year. Good night, everybody.
Cool. Well, that's Opening Night Live. That was an interesting way to end it. Not what I would have chosen to end it with, but what are you going to do? That's fine. He has what he has to show. It is what it is. And I think that's going to just wrap things up. It's been a very fun and interesting stream. Opening Night Live, you know, it's a different sort of streaming experience. I would call it more like a long-winded direct for third-party games. And for the most part, I'm pretty pleased with what was shown. You know, I'm not going to sit here and, you know, my expectations are always pretty low for this stuff. It's just going to be a bunch of stuff that they pretty much said they were going to show, right? They announced a giant list of games ahead of time they were going to show. They stuck mostly to that. And they threw a handful of other stuff in there. And for the most part, besides maybe a couple of the talking parts, I think things with the Zack Snyder bit got a little bit too long. He was clearly very nervous and everything. You know, his job isn't to be in front of big audiences like that. Personally, his films are supposed to be. So, you know, he seemed a bit nervous. There was a couple other moments, obviously having it kick off with the terrible audio in the preview. And then once we got past the pre-show, having those people crash the stage is always going to be something people are going to meme about and be talking about. That's probably going to be the most talked about thing after the show, to be honest. But it is what it is. And thank you guys for being here and enjoying Opening Night Live with me. The next big event should be a Nintendo Direct happening next month. So we won't be streaming tonight, so thank you so much to those that super chatted and stuff earlier. I do appreciate the support, and we'll catch you later. Peace.